Good? Okay. Right. Well, my name is Kaz Dennett, and a year ago I publicly quit my contract with Shell and called them out for their dangerous disregard for our environment, for nature and people all around the world. So for 10 years, I thought I was doing a good thing because I was working with Shell and other fossil fuel companies to try and ensure that their operations were safe, with no spills and no leaks and no harm to people. So that's what Shell call their safety ambition. They call it Goal Zero, but in reality, they have zero good intentions. Because on a massive scale, their very existence is now harmful to us all. Unbelievably, recently I saw Shell and Total Energies being referred to as zero heroes. Can you believe that? They are nobody's hero. They squirm their way through court case after court case, appealing here, playing the victim there, dodging their responsibilities everywhere. If you don't believe that that is true, that they are claiming to be zero heroes, go to the website for the Big Zero conference in Coventry on June the 20th. You can get a free ticket. Get a ticket to that conference and let's all show up and tell them they are nobody's hero. In their recent energy transition progress report, Shell blame the governments. They take no responsibility at all. They say it is governments that must determine the right trade-offs for society and to put in place the policies that bring about fundamental change to the way society consumes energy. That is not the mindset of a hero. That is the mindset of a laggard, a shirker, who's sitting back, resisting change and clinging to the past. And we know why the policies don't change. It's because these fossil fuel gangsters steer government policies and investor decisions through relentless lobbying and coercive persuasion, greenwashing, brainwashing, pursuing an agenda that frankly takes us literally to nowhere. They don't care, and they dare to convince us that things like our pension funds, our local authority pension funds, investors, that their greenhouse gas reduction targets are aligned with the Paris Agreement and that they will limit the global heating to 1.5. They are not aligned with that. They are only aligned with chasing profits and lining their pockets. And a few weeks ago, in my home county, we saw the Poole Harbour oil leak. That was a company called Perenco who took over operations at the Witch Farm production site, which is actually Western Europe's biggest oil production site in sleepy Dorset. They spilt 200 barrels of oily liquid into what is a triple SI hyper-conservation environment, and it has devastated that environment in an already nature-depleted area. And for me personally, it brought it home just how it must feel for people in indigenous communities in fossil fuel production areas across the world, whether it's Nigeria, whether it's Basra in Iraq, or for the Amazon in Brazil. They are suffering. They have no choice but to drink, eat and breathe the poisons from the oil and gas industry. These are sacrifice zones, people. They are big oil, don't care. They are just killing and destroying the planet, nature and people's lives. They don't care who they hurt. So all of it, from the Niger Delta to Dorset, is all evidence that we need to just stop oil, say no to new drilling and extraction, lower our consumption, rapidly transform the energy system and end our 120-year addiction to fossil fuels and start our recovery. And lastly, just to say that the energy system is corrupt, the cost of living crisis is a scam, we are being ripped off, the climate and ecological emergency can be solved and the planet can be healed. To do that, it is time we stand up together as a united movement for ourselves and for all the peoples and all the species who have no voice. Thank you.